Hey everybody, it's Mike, the creator of the Omaha Odds Wizard, and today I'm going to demonstrate how to use it and also show you some examples of how it can be useful. And first I'll start by telling you why I created it. I started playing Pot Limit Omaha, and I wanted to look up some basic things like how often you hit a straight with four connected cards, and what your odds of flopping two pair, and how much does a dangler hurt your hand, that those kinds of things. And when I looked around on the internet, there really wasn't a lot of information on that, and being a computer programmer, I decided to make my own solution. So I'll show you how this works. First, we select four cards that will be our hand. So obviously, QC is Queen of Clubs. We'll pick four cards. You'll see they light up and the cards show up down here. And then we click Calculate. It takes a couple of seconds to calculate just because there's a huge number of combinations in Omaha. And in the trial version, you'll see some of this stuff, but some stuff will say register to see. This is the fully registered version. So we can take a look for this hand. These are four connected cards, so we have about a 4.5% chance of flopping a straight. And by the river, we got about a 24% chance. Also see we have a breakdown of different types of flops, so I'll get into that first. First, we have what the odds are of flopping top, middle, or bottom set. Obviously, we didn't have a pocket pair in this hand, so the percentages are 0. Here we have the odds of flopping two pairs. And I decided to create a category for three pair specifically because flopping three pair is better, even though it's not a hand, is better than flopping top two pair. Just because it gives you an extra outs to make a full house. It also blocks some of the combinations of bottom set. So these are your two pair percentages. Obviously this hand hits top two quite a bit. Occasionally bottom two that can't hit top and bottom because all these cards are connected. And here's your different straight percentages. 4 out straight draw is basically your gut percentage of hitting a gut shot. 8 outs is double gut shots or open-ended. And then the 9 through 20 outs is your different types of wraps. So with that said, let's take an example. Let's look at how does having gaps in one of these kind of connected hands hurt or help your hand. So we looked up for this. It was 24% chance of hitting a straight by the river. But what would the odds be if we had two gaps in our hand? So here, what would the odds be if we had Queen Jack 9-7? And we'll calculate, and it's thinking for a second. And we see that the percentage dropped to about 17.5%, and it was about, I think we said 24% before. So other things, you'll notice what kind of straight draws we flop changed to some extent. There's more gut shots, but also a lot more. You can sometimes hit these really big wraps, like these 20 out, 17 outs, but obviously not very common. That's still pretty speculative. So I would say the straight potential on a totally connected hand is better. So let's take another example. Let's figure out how much does having your own outs hurt your hand for making a flush. So first we'll do a single suited hand where we don't have any of our own outs. We'll calculate that and see what the flush percentage is. And we can see here by the river, it's about a little less than 7%. Let's see how much our hand would be hurt though by having two more diamonds in our hand. We'll do this as an example. See how much the percentage drops. And actually, this one surprised me when I first did it. The percentage dropped to 4% versus roughly 4% versus roughly 7%. So that's fairly significant. It almost drops in half. And obviously, you can use this for a lot of other things. Like, say you wanted to see how often you got top or middle set with pocket tens in your hand, and how much danglers hurt your hand. Like, you had something like say Queen Jack 10 2. How much would it hurt your hand? You could pretty much test anything you want, and it's a very useful tool for deciding what types of hands you want to play, and what kind of flops you should expect, how often you should hit the flop, for deciding, are you running good or are you running bad, that kind of thing. And finally, I created another page which has some of the frequencies of different types of starting hands, like how often you're going to get a double pair, double suited, where all the cards are above a 10, for instance, that kind of thing. Now, if you want to download this, you can go to pokeroddswizard.com, and if you want to register, click this button. Now, obviously, this version is registered, so we get this message. But if it wasn't, you would get registration page, and you can click the button and it'll take you to the registration page on the website. You fill out the information and you get a registration code emailed that you then put in the program. Thanks for watching this video. If you want to check this out, or if you have any questions, you can visit our website at pokeroddswizard.com. Thanks for watching. Bye.